Stand by. Technical difficulties.
Ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, welcome. We are gathered here today to celebrate something truly special. The love story of two people who were without a doubt meant to find each other. Before we begin though, I will ask on behalf of Hallie and Ryan that we stow away all phones, cameras, anything else that might cause a distraction. Allow me to introduce myself to those that I have not yet had the privilege to meet. My name is Zach. I've been given the honor of marrying these two people who are not only very dear to just myself, but to all of you who have taken time out of our busy lives to gather here in celebration. Now, as someone who has known the bride since high school, I can tell you that this day is nothing short of magical. As of this year, I've officially known Hallie for over half my life. We met courtesy of her youngest brother, Tanner, sitting up front there. Through my friendship with him, I had the privilege of feeling like I was also a part of their family. Somewhere amongst all the days and nights I would spend at this place that became like a second home to me. She became one of my very closest friends. We would take care of each other when we were sick, sometimes self-inflicted. She my 21st birthday. We'd make Oreo cheesecakes and binge watch Netflix together. We spent so much time over the years laughing, learning, growing together. And I watched her become the strong, radiant, kind, and most importantly, caring woman standing before us today. And now for Ryan. This part's going to be strange for me, as I've never used your first name this much in my entire life. Ryan has always just been Brown to myself and our close friend group. Going back to when I first started at El Encanto, I felt welcomed into a tight-knit group. Gentlemen, I'm looking at you up here. There are far too many times for me to count when Ryan and I would just sit down at Janie's and talk about our shared interests. whether it be our favorite movies and TV shows or arguing about what music album is the greatest of all time. Rumors is the answer, by the way. We would sing karaoke at Harold's, and I was there for that one time when you really, really wanted some hot wings. Come find me after for a wonderful story. The more time we spent amongst each other, I knew this guy would be one of my very best friends. It just made sense. As it turns out, everything about Hallie and Ryan also just makes sense. They met at El Encanto, where dreams apparently aren't just reserved for customers. And from the very beginning, there was something there. Something real. Something warm and magnetic. The kind of energy that makes people look over and say, are they a thing? Wait, they should definitely be a thing. For years they worked side by side, friends, teammates, quietly becoming essential to each other's lives. And then, cue the El Encanto Christmas party. A little sparkle, a little magic, and a realization that what they had, it was more than just a friendship. It was love. The kind of love that just sneaks right up on you, and once it's there, it's never going to leave. From that moment forward, they were inseparable, and their love, well, it can only be described as the kind of love that feels like home, warm, safe, and filled with laughter. What makes these two perfect for each other isn't just how they finish each other's sentences, or how they always know what the other's craving for dinner. It's the way they make each other better. They have that beautiful kind of partnership where both people show up fully, whether it's to laugh at bad puns, support each other through the long work days, or comfort each other during the harder times. Let's be honest, we've all witnessed some of their most adorable moments though. Like how Ryan pretends to be all serious, like right now, but melts right when Hallie starts laughing. Or how Hallie swears she's not competitive, until a board game hits the table, that is. Truth is, they are each other's safe space, each other's cheerleaders, and best of all, they are each other's best friend. Before we go any further, though, I would like to take a moment and honor some incredibly important people who are no longer with us, but they are absolutely present here with us in spirit. To Ryan's dad and his grandfather, we feel your love here today and know you would be so proud of the man Ryan has become and even more proud of the partner that he has chosen. To Hallie's grandparents, who shared a remarkable 75 years of marriage, your legacy is a living example of what it means to love with patience, strength, and grace. Hallie carries your lessons in her heart, and we honor you here today. May the memories of those that I listed and the others that could not join us today help bring warmth and light to this beautiful bed. Now let's talk about what marriage means to Hallie and Ryan. For them, marriage is about family. The one you're born into, the one you chose, and the one that you will create together. It's about lasting love, not just the butterflies and the good times, but the quiet strength that carries you through the hard times. Marriage to them, it is a commitment to grow together, to support one another when life feels light, and twice as much when life feels heavy. They know that love is not measured in grand gestures alone, but in the everyday acts of care, be it the shared meals, the patient listening, the long walks, and the 1,000 quiet I love yous. At the end of the day, marriage means saying I'm in this with you, no matter what. Might have gone a little too fast. Now, it is time for the promises that matter most. Hallie and Ryan have chosen to write their own vows, a reflection of their unique journey, their unwavering commitment to each other. So, Hallie, Ryan, once I give them to you. Will you please share your vows?
I am Alexander Brown. Standing here with you, surrounded by so much love, is a feeling that can only be described as monumental. I remember when we were too afraid to say I love you, so we said I more than like you. I remember the very first time I slipped my hand into yours, and I felt that spark that I've been longing for. When I reached for your hand, I only expected a moment, but instead, I got all of them. It feels like this life that we have built together has been a lifetime long and all 5 minutes at the same time. You came along and changed my whole life one day, and for that, I am forever grateful. I could write a novel about you and the wonderful person you are, but we'd probably be here for a decade. I love the way you love me, from the warm hugs, your little dances when you think no one is watching, your sweet smile, and the way you love sharing all of the knowledge in your brain. Every time you kiss me, it feels like a million butterflies flying their very first flight, and every time I look at you, I see the rest of my life before my eyes. I love how excited you get when we share something new that you've learned, and I love the way you love our dogs wholeheartedly. It's the way you love them, our weird water creatures, and the brand of animals that I occasionally bring home, that makes me excited to watch you become a father one day. In this winding road of life, I found my very best friend, and the person that I want to spend all of my times with. I promise to be just as encouraging to you as you've always been to me. To listen to your random thoughts, to never stop arguing about who loves the pups more, and to silently squeeze your hand 3 times to tell you that I love you. I vow to be your biggest supporter, fiercest advocate, and partner in all things big and small. I never had a favorite color until I stared into your eyes long enough to see the hues of green and yellow that blended together beneath the surface. It's the little forests within them and the rays of golden sunshine dancing through them that are steps of time I can memorize forever. I never had a favorite sound until your soothing voice and your laughter became the soundtrack of my life. I never had a favorite smell until you brewed your coffee, and I never had a favorite place until I had you to call my home. Every moment with you is like the lyrics to my favorite song, and I just want to sing it to the world. I think it's obvious that we'll stay happy, because I'm the happiest when you smile at me. Even before we met, it's like the world was holding its breath for us. So instead of promising that I will love you until the end of my life, I promise you that I will love you to the end of this world, and in every lifetime after that. Because there's nothing I wouldn't go through again if it meant that I'd find you in the end.
Must be hard to follow. Allie, I once read that love is a choice, and after all these years, I can say with absolute certainty that choosing you was the best decision I ever made. The years we've shared have been the greatest of my life. You've shown me new ways to laugh, to grow, to love. Somehow, you've even turned me from the guy who was furious at his roommate when he brought home a dog, into the person who proudly is living with 2 beautiful fur babies that I just can't imagine life without. You changed me in all the best ways. You taught me what partnership really means. That love isn't just the easy moments, but the everyday choice to show up, to listen, and to care. So today, and every day after this one, I make these promises to you. I promise to always be honest with you. I promise to truly listen when and to hold space for your thoughts in your heart. I promise to only slightly be annoyed when you bring home yet another baby animal, and then fall completely in love with it myself. I promise to celebrate every victory, every milestone, and every moment right beside you. I promise to face every challenge hand in hand, because there is nothing that we can't get through together. I promise to always order you something on DoorDash, even when you swear you're not hungry. And above all, I promise to love you fiercely, to stand beside you always, and to make the most of this life we get to share. Whatever comes our way, I know we'll face it as a team, because I'm marrying the strongest, most dedicated person I have ever met. I'm marrying my best friend, and I would choose you over and over again every single day.
Thank you. Thank you for those beautiful words. Now let us seal those promises with a symbol, timeless and unbroken. A little bit of organized chaos. All right. Now, Ryan, will you please take Hallie's hand and repeat after me? With this ring,
I
give you my heart
give you my heart
for today, tomorrow, and all the days to come.
to today, tomorrow, and all the days to come.
Now, Hallie, please take Ryan's hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my life, in sunshine and in shadow, always and forever. As we celebrate this incredible moment, remember, marriage is not made in one day. It's built every day, with laughter, compromise, forgiveness, and most importantly, with love. So Hallie and Ryan, go forward with joy. Dance in the kitchen. Laugh at your inside jokes. Hold each other close on the hard days, and never forget the magic of the Christmas party where it all began. And now, by the power vested in me by the state of Arizona and the Universal Life Church, and far more importantly, by the power of friendship, love, and all of you here that are witnessing this moment, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride.
and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony. But before we get started with cocktail hour, we got a little bit of fun with all of you and doing a secret garden tradition known as our group photo. That's right, we take one big group picture of everyone who's here in presence today with the bride and groom at the bottom of the staircase. So I need all guests, all family, all friends to gather around the wedding party and the bride and groom at the bottom of the staircase. You're going to gather around nice and close to the stairs as you possibly can get. Make sure that you can see the photographer so that they can get you in the photo. And they'll let you know when to pose, when to smile, when to cheer. Following the group photo, we will open up the bar and begin our cocktail hour. So we do need all of you over to the staircase. Gather around nice and close. You're all family and friends. And please listen to the photographer for instructions on the group photo. Thank you.